Today's review will be the Karban Premium Istrian Dry Gin.
Hi, I'm Jo, this is Maximo. We are Tipples and Treats, and today we have a gin. It's a gin we purchased ourselves.
A special gin.
Recent holidays in
Yes,
Europe.
in Europe. This is a Ara Gin Karban.
Yes.
Or Karban.
Karban.
A premium Istrian gin.
Istrian gin. Jo, do you want to tell us where Istria is?
Istria is a peninsula at the very top of Croatia.
Yes.
And we purchased this in Motovun, which happens to be the town that my mother was born and grew up in just prior to the Second World War.
When it was part of Italy.
When it was part of Italy. And then after the war with the communists taking over, she fled to Trieste in northern Italy. But this is her hometown, and we went there.
Yes, we did.
Had a very nice tour there. And there was this retail shop. And it was a very nicely laid out shop.
It was. We actually had a little taste while we were there. They were offering little sample tastings, so that was quite nice.
Some sample tipples. We tried this and liked it. We also tried the Navy Strength Gin, which I think this is what this is based on. That was 58.5% alcohol, and it was damn strong, wasn't it?
Knock your socks off.
Indeed, yes. So, this particular, do you want to open that? So
well, it comes with this little bag.
Pouch. It's a little pouch.
Which I didn't open at the time.
No.
So.
And we were trying to figure out what it was, and it wasn't until just now that we've opened it.
Opened it, and it's like I thought it was Botanicals. It's like this bag of black stuff.
Coal.
The name of it is Karban, K-A-R-B-A-N, but when you say it, Karban. This is charcoal.
Charcoal. We thought, are you supposed to put it in your glass? And I think the notes on the bottle say that this is basically charcoal filtered.
Yeah.
Removing some of the toxins and whatnot from the wine. So hence the little bag of coal.
I don't think we're meant to use it as a garnish.
Oh no.
I don't. No. Doesn't seem that.
I think that might end quite badly.
So I'm not quite sure what we are meant to do with it.
Worse than a cork experience we had with a bottle of wine a couple of reviews ago.
So
so this is 39.17% alcohol by volume. It's a 500 ml bottle, and it cost approximately €30. So that's about what, 45-ish Australian dollars or thereabouts.
Yeah.
This particular tipple was first produced in 2017, and Ara is a family-owned distillery. They come from Buzet, which is probably about 40 or 50 kilometres from Motovun. I'll put a map on on showing where it is. And it's actually won a couple of gold medals, World Spirits Awards 2021.
And Istria. That must be the Istrian awards.
Yes, gold medal. So we tasted it, we liked it. And there's a funny story because of all our travels overseas, this is the one and only bottle of alcohol or spirits that we bought because we had a bit of a duty-free disaster coming in from...
a bit of a duty-free confusion, I would call it.
I think so. But this is the only spirit that we actually bought overseas, which is very, very unusual for me, isn't it?
For you.
For me, yes. I'll grab a couple of glasses. And let's pour this.
So it was a couple of months ago, so I can't really remember what it was like.
So apparently this has got 22 botanicals.
Okay.
That's a lot of botanicals happening. They haven't listed them all, but it includes juniper, clearly, being a gin, thyme, basil, fennel, lemongrass, lavender, chamomile, hibiscus, lemon peel.
That's already, there must be nearly 20 listed there.
Blueberry, anise, and ginger. So I expect a lot to be happening with this.
It does smell quite interesting.
Citrusy. I think
Yep.
there's a hint of.
The juniper is not
It's not
overpowering at all.
Fruity, floral. Maybe just a hint of licorice, just a hint.
I can't smell the licorice, but
Certainly citrusy. A little bit
but
of
not. Yeah, there's definitely something else coming
a
through
bit of
because
bite.
it's
a bit of bite. Maybe it's a ginger.
It's not. It's not your typical citrusy smell that a lot of Australian gins have.
It's certainly a very alluring
Yeah,
nose,
it's very
isn't
interesting.
it?
I'm going to tuck in.
Shall we? I can definitely taste the lavender.
Yeah, I think so. There's floral.
It starts off very, very creamy and smooth.
Yeah.
It then, I think the lavender sort of kicks in and perhaps the licorice.
I still can't taste that, but maybe it's like the thyme or the basil that are coming through for me.
And then I think there's quite a long finish. That's not. There's a little bit of pepper, but it's sort of a long dry finish, with some more sort of the fruitiness coming through with the finish as well. It's really unusual.
It is really quite unusual, isn't
is.
it? Yeah. Yep. Very interesting. It's definitely some of those herbs, I think, coming through. It's so hard to distinguish all of the botanicals that they list. I'd
Definitely the
love
lavender.
to be able to say that I can always taste them all, but
I think it's
just really hard
lavender's
to.
quite. For
Yeah,
me,
I think so,
lavender's
yeah.
quite strong.
Yep.
Um,
The juniper and the citrus is taking a bit of a back step for me, actually.
is it enough ice?
Yep. The florals and the herbs, I think, are coming through.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
It was quite a nice tasting, I recall, and I think opening now, having got it back home.
Yep.
Let's cut the nose down a little bit.
It's hard to pinpoint what those botanicals are. You can taste.
It hasn't really changed it that much.
No, but it's
probably
softened it a little.
Softened it a little bit, but that's about it. It's still that mid.
Still got a really
palate,
good
sort of lavender, maybe thyme and basil taste.
When we say lavender, it's not like a lavender flavoured drink. It's just really subtle.
It is, isn't it?
Really subtle.
But
you have to really think about what is it you're tasting.
It's quite a unique taste though, the lavender, isn't it? It's like not
for sure.
many gins have it.
No.
And I think it's almost quite prominent in all the gins that we've had.
Yeah, maybe the floral or.
It's quite nice, isn't
Interesting.
it?
Very.
Very interesting.
Yeah. I look forward to adding this to my tipple range.
Indeed. So we'll try it with some gin.
Or tonic.
Yes, we'll try it with some tonic.
Yes.
Don't go away, folks, because I forgot the tonic. Shall we try it with tonic? Okay, let's have this. Now we have this distiller's tonic.
This is from a Garden Street Gin Club box.
It is. So I thought we'd give it a go.
Is it flavoured or unflavoured? Because it does affect the gin.
Well, I think it's tonic.
It's tonic, yeah.
There you go. go, just a splash.
No, doesn't indicate that it's a flavour tonic.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just a tonic. All right, let's give this a go, shall we? Cut the nose right down.
Smell a bit of citrus though.
It's cut the front of the palate way down. It's cut all the smoothness down.
It's
toned down that middle.
It's toned down a lot.
And I think it's toned down it's toned everything down. I just used a splash, but did we use too much tonic?
Yep. Yep.
I think so.
Hardly needs any tonic.
I mean, it is a gin and tonic, and you can certainly taste the tonic, but it's changed the flavour so much. It's toned everything down. I think it's almost removed the things that make this special or stand out.
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah. I mean, it's just an okay gin and tonic.
Yeah. Oh, it hasn't made it worse.
No.
But it's just deadened the flavour
The flavour,
profile.
yeah, a lot, hasn't it?
Once again,
just a splash.
don't kill your gin with your tonic.
No, indeed. Well, this has been a really nice review. It sort of brings back the memories from our
certainly does
from our tour of Europe.
I remember being in that shop and buying that.
It sort of bottled a little bit of the sun and the heat that we experienced on that trip, perhaps.
Yes, very good.
Indeed. So I hope that you've liked this video. Please do hit the like and subscribe buttons. And on that pleasing note,
Cheers.